On we go with heat number 9, with Kings Lynn making a switch in this one, bringing out Stephen Davis for an extra ride in yellow-black. So our full lineup: Richard Hellesen will be in red. Started off with the second place, last in his second outing though. Alan Rossiter is in blue, he's got 3 and a bonus so far. John Cook is in white on grid 3. John is riding pretty well. Bit of a shaky first ride when Jimmy Nielsen got the better of him, but he won his second one. And his partner, Stephen Davis, coming in for an extra race in this particular heat. So who would you take to win this one? John Cook, Malcolm?
Yeah, I think John Cook all the way now. If Richard makes a start, he's a hard man to pass, and Alan don't seem to be having too bad a day so far, really.
Well, Malcolm being kind about his old mate. We heard Alan Rossiter earlier talk about Malcolm. And Rossiter and Cook it is who make the start from the outside gates, but Cook makes much more use of the first turn. And his partner, Stephen Davis, tucks inside with him. Rossiter in third place, and he mounts the challenge on Davis. Rossiter and Davis, of course, had a tremendous clash in Heat 5, with the Swindon rider just getting the verdict. But it's Richard Hellesen now comes through to third place, taking up the chase. And I think Richard's more likely to get in there and split them up, Malcolm.
Yeah, I do. It's like you said, Bob. Alan's just come back from injury, and it does take a few weeks to get back into the things anyway. But Christ.
Well, all sorts of things happening there.
I think Richard's going to have to be excluded for that one, Bob. Yeah, it's like I don't think he meant it. He just hit that bit of dirt, which we said about earlier, and just can't do anything about it.
We've heard riders criticising the track today. As a former Swindon captain, I must ask you what you think, because Swindon is constantly criticised for its track surface.
Yeah. Every time, you know, I've talked to the home riders, and they've said that the track is different every week and things like that. But today, really, you can't blame it on the track staff. You know, the weather we've had in Swindon has been diabolical all week, so you can't really blame it today. People should be aware of grippy patches. I think he's possibly hurt a little bit there. He went in pretty hard, didn't he?
Well, the news is that the referees excluded the rider in red, Richard Hellesen, which confirms Malcolm Holloway's judgment, and we just hope now that Stephen Davis is going to be okay, because that fence, although it's a spring wire, is pretty hard to hit, isn't it, Malcolm?
Yeah, it is. You know, when you're travelling at about 65 mile an hour, it's like hitting a brick wall. You know, they give, but not that much, because that's a new fence as well, which is even tighter than the old ones.
Oh, Richard, that looks a bit nasty there.
Yeah, the track is a little bit inconsistent, and I really made a dive to pass him, and when I passed him, the bike locks up and drifts out, and it's just unfortunate I got excluded. Last week, exactly the thing happened. Rider locked up in front of me, and I still got excluded. So I don't know what the referees, you know, they don't seem to be consistent, the referees.
That looks very grippy coming out of the pit turn there.
Yeah, I think it's rained all day yesterday, so I think but it's getting better.
He didn't look too bad though, he got up there in the end.
Yeah, he was okay. Just a bit, lost his wind a bit.
So it should be, you think Swindon will come through today then, yeah?
Yes. Yes. I don't know the score, but I think we got the bonus already.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh well, thanks a lot, Richard.